on your like, when are you going to use math? I remember having an argument with a friend of mine who was a math major, and I was like, oh, I hate calculus. And he's like, well, you need calculus because that's how your speedometer works on your car. And I'm like, I looked at him like, dude, somebody already created that. I
Yeah,
don't have to.
yeah.
And so, like, the disconnect is always there. But one thing I want to make abundantly clear is that when you go for education, it is not learning skills.
Mhm.
Education is just curriculum. It is somebody else's curriculum, somebody else's knowledge
Mhm.
that they've imparted. I guess the only skill that you would be learning is regurgitation when it comes to test taking, how
Yeah,
to take a test,
exactly.
how to show up
Yeah.
on time. You are not learning real world skills through traditional education unless there is work integrated learning, there is a co-op placement that takes place, there
Yep.
is something to bridge the gap between what the expectations of employers are
Mhm.
versus the outcomes of degrees or
Yep.
diplomas or certificates. And so the only true exception that I would say to those is like the in work integrated learning, co-ops, and the apprentice programs, because the
Mhm.
apprentice programs are literally showing you how to use the tools.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think my only gripe with, apprenticeship programs and another gripe with, like, schools and so, like I said, I was doing all my product stuff, like, actual, like, when you think of an entrepreneur, that's what I was doing at that time, and none of what I was doing was counted at my school at all, and we even went to the blue building, like, the blue building, that's where, like, all the, like, head honchos for anything to be figured out with the at least the Edmonton public school system is, and I went to them, I was talking with them, I even talked to Trisha Esterbrooks, like, twice, and, once was just in the Dairy Queen across from
Who's the
my
student
school.
trustee? Yeah, she's
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
school's trustee.
Yep, and, nothing. They couldn't I even made a briefing note at 10. Of course, I had mentors helping me do it, but I was learning how to make a briefing note, and guess what? My school wasn't doing that. That was because I went outside my school. Anyways, my point is there is no chance, it's like under 18, like once you get into high school, it's a lot more flexible. But even in
Mhm.
grade 10, which I'm in now, people are telling me once you get to grade 11, that's when it actually becomes flexible because grade 10 is just that transfer year. At least here in Alberta, I think it's grade 9 in some other places. But anyways, it's for that once you went in the elementary and middle school, there is no chance what you're doing is going to be credited, and that has severely influenced my opinion of the school system.